Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from everyone here at 2K Sports. Nothing like the NBA for Turkey Day. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And you can feel the energy here in Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well.
Now here's Stockton. Morris a screen. Stockton dishes to Morris. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton.
And he came off that screen.
Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough last year's Bulls squad was. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Chamberlain a screen. Cassell kicks to Anthony. To the paint, here's Chamberlain. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
We talked about David West and what makes him such a tough player to defend. Coach said, West is special because he's so skilled for a player of his size and strength. He can score inside and also spread the floor with his shooting. He can have a quiet night and still drop 20 and 10, so we've got to stay conscious of him at all times. Guys, we'll see how they do against him.
Thank you, Doris. Greg, one thing about the Raptors last year, they made the moves they needed to in order to be sure to fix their bench, strengthen their bench. It showed on paper and in person.
Yeah, credit their front office. In 2014, they had a bottom 5.
It's Marion in the corner. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3, and he gets it to go. Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Kamen's checked in for Chamberlain. The players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring.
Got a career-high 55% from the floor.
Now here's Stockton. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And Marion gets it to go.
And good passing.
Now the feed to Chamberlain. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a play. Players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
By 9. And Stockton, here we go. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yes. How about that? And came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
Outside Jordan. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Raptors trail by 12. Cassell the pass to Hughes. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here is Stockton after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Just 4 to shoot. Cannot hit. And Toronto will come the other way.
And the Cavs knocked out the Bulls in 6 games. Bulls went up 2-1 in the series, but didn't have an answer for LeBron. Strong effort from the Bulls, though, but they just couldn't match the firepower of the Cavs.
The shot by Hughes, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The 17-footer. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Jordan. Morris has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. West a screen on Jordan. Anthony drives in, stolen by Cantor. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, rips down the breakaway slam.
Such a strong finisher on the...
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marion, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Hughes against Lee. Deflects the pass. Rondo with the steal. Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 19 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate.
In at the point guard. Anthony with room to shoot. The shot is off. And here's Cantor. 5 to shoot. Jordan dishes to Marion, and that one's good. Marion's got 7.
And defensively,
The basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Elbow shot is on the way. And good on the basket. Book it.
with 33 wins against their own conference and earned that 4 seed in the East.
To see them go back to it.
Here's West. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D. Stockton against Cassell. Passes it to Fox. Pulls it up. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Now, here is Chamberlain. He has 7. Anthony down low, guarded by Fox. Here's Cassell. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. Really known as a defensive specialist, but...
Here's Cassell. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness!
Woo!
The pressure on him in those circumstances.
The ball. Thompson, a screen on Lee. Here's Cassell. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Cassell's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Raptors. Chicago leading by 10. Lee kicks to Rondo. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Jordan dishes to Cantor, and that one's good.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept us finished with 27 home wins on the year.
Jordan against Hughes, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 21. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's Rondo penetrating, and it's good.
I don't want to say they're trying.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He had point guard numbers tonight, racking up those 8 assists. It was a really unselfish performance. He kept the D guessing all night. You could never get comfortable with him, trying to figure out whether he was going to take it for himself or set up a teammate.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.